I know you're looking at this hat and you're thinking, whoop, swag. What is going on, guys? This is Carlos214 bringing you another motherfucking commentary. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm a little hype right now, guys. Shit, I don't know why. Probably all the motherfucking Sprite that I drink. Shit, you know, I drink a lot of Sprite just right now. I don't even know how much. It's like the fucking big ass motherfuckers drink all of that shit. Yeah, I know that ain't healthy, but bitch, I don't give a fuck. I was craving some Sprite. Okay. Alright, guys, check this out. I'm gonna tell you a little story that happened to me just yesterday. I was working with my dad, you know, just like a regular old Mexican cutting yards. I was working with him. I'd say it was about a good 5th or 6th yard that we were cutting, and this guy, I don't know, I think he was working with DirectTV or something like that. He goes and starts helping with start fixing some fucking satellite shit, you know, that they were having. I'm like on the same yard that we're cutting right now, okay, the same house. So I got the fucking lawnmower, you know, I'm dressed all fucking Mexican and shit, like you know, just jamming out fucking rancheras. Yeah, that's how I fucking do, man. I had to listen to my iPod, listen to rancheras while I'm cutting yards. But while I was doing this, you know, this motherfucker really got me fucking pissed off. Oh, and also just to let you know, he was a black guy. No offense to black people, I just want to put it out there that he was black. But he was like, I wanted to beat the shit out of him because he put his ladder, like, cause he had to go on the fucking roof, of course, but he put his fucking ladder right on the fucking grass. I'm like, bitch, you could put it to the fucking edge of the house, cause I can't cut that with the lawnmower. No, that motherfucker thinks like he can incline that hole like fucking, I don't know how many degrees. I suck at geometry, but a certain amount, and like it's all in the middle of the grass, like the side of the house. And I'm like, bitch, I need to cut this. So I'm just like there looking. I'm like, oh my god. Like I was there for a good, I say about, I don't know, 5-10 minutes, something like that, waiting for this motherfucker to fucking push the goddamn fucking ladder out of the way. And like, I'm just looking at him, and he's like busy with the satellite and shit. I'm like, oh my god, this fucking faggot, stupid bitch. And like I said, I'm not putting no offense to black people. It's just he could have been white, or he could have been another Mexican guy. I would still be like, motherfucking, oh my god, I fucking beat the shit out of him. Cause like even in my dad started, I'm like, ah, apúrate, cabrón. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? I can't do nothing. I'm like, the ladder's in the fucking way. I'm like, just let me use the weed eater, and I can just cut this part right here. He was like, no, pinche cabrón, córtala bien. I'm like, what? Fuck you then. And I'm like, I'm getting yelled at, and this bitch is his fault. I'm like, oh my, I wanted to beat the shit out of him. I'm just being honest right now. You know, I should have fucking taken a picture of the goddamn motherfucker. Let's see if you guys might know him, cause shit, I wanted to beat the living hell out of him. But that's not the big deal about it. I was just like, oh, okay, whatever, you know. He finally moved it, cause he finally finished. He claimed he was finished, but motherfucker was taking a break. I'm like, oh, you fucking cunt. And so after that, we had to cut the yard in front of us. Guess what? Apparently that motherfucker had to fix their fucking satellite as well. I'm like, oh my fucking god. The worst part is, when he put the ladder, again, he put it on the fucking grass. I'm like, oh, you fucking stupid cunt. Oh, like, I just started firing him up in Spanish, but he didn't know I was talking shit about him. My dad, he was looking at me like, pues a quién le estás hablando así, cabrón? And I'm like, nah, don't worry about it, Dad. Don't worry about it. My dad doesn't know much English. He knows English, but you know, not that much. You know, he still calls Sprite Sprite. I might say Sprite sometimes too. You know, just for the hell of it. But that's how his English is. And I'm like, yeah, Dad, you don't know English. But anyways, back to what I was trying to say. This motherfucker, like, I'm serious. He is fucking stupid. I wanted to beat the living hell out of him, like, real talk. But finally, again, he finished. I'm like, thank God, praise the Lord, I finished the yard, right? And we had to do the neighbors, because there was 3 houses in a row that, like, in that general area. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I don't know how it's possible. That motherfucker had to fucking fix that satellite too. I'm like, oh my fucking god. The only good thing about it, I praise the Lord. I think he understood my Spanish, and he finally put the fucking what are we fucking the ladder next to the house, so I was able to cut it right away. I finished the house fucking fast as hell. I'm like, thank God I finished it, right? And so the way this is what worked, because it was me, my dad, and another guy. Okay, it was us three. We were cutting houses yesterday. Me, I had the fucking lawnmower. The other guy, he also has a lawnmower. He works on the backyard. I work in the front yard. And my dad is the weed eater. You know, he cuts that shit. And so, you know, the weed eater, like, especially right now during the winter, there's not much grass he needs to cut with the weed eater. So he finishes it and he starts fucking gets the leaf blower and then he's done. And so once he gets the leaf blower, he starts blowing that shit. Then once I'm done, like, I don't have to do anything. Like, I just get to fucking sit back and just lay in the van. Because it is a fucking van that we're in, okay? So I just get to kick back right there. It's like, oh yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, taking a little break here. So I finished, you know. I fucking put the lawnmower back, and I did have to carry it myself, like pick it up myself, put it in the van, which is fucking heavy. But I said fuck it, you know. And so I'm in the back, you know, and basically the trunk of the van, you know, just kicking back. And the black guy comes up. He goes to his fucking van. And he's there. I don't know what the hell he's doing. I think he's taking another fucking break. I'm like, how tired can you be fixing a fucking satellite? I'm like, bitch, you're not the one cutting yards. But he's there, you know. And at this point, I literally just, like, I wanted to beat the shit out of him. But I was like, nah, you know what? I'm not going to do it. Because he ain't worth it. He ain't worth it, alright? DirectTV guys ain't worth your life. That's just what I'm going to say, okay? They are not worth your fucking life. Okay? And I'm going to tell you what happened. This motherfucker thought, I'm guessing he thought I was a fucking wetback that didn't know fucking English, and that I was like, I'm guessing like 21 something years old, cause this bitch, like this motherfucker, he fucking like screams out loud from across his back, cause we were like across the street, and he tells me, hey, amigo, tu quieres cigarro? And that's basically saying, hey, do you want a cigarette, man? That's basically what he said in Spanish, or trying to speak Spanish. And I'm looking at this motherfucker, and I'm like, no. And that's when he tells me, oh, tu quieres Corona? Because I apparently had some fucking Coronas with him too. I don't know if he did or anything like that. I'm thinking at that point he's like trying to make fun of me, because like he said it with a smile and shit. I'm like, oh hell no. And so after he told me tu quieres Corona, which basically means, do you want a Corona, the beer, the Corona beer in Spanish, I'm like, you know what? Fuck this motherfucker. I straight up look him in the eye. I stand up. I look him in the eye. And I'm telling him, no, you stupid bitch. I'm barely 17. I can't fucking smoke a cigarette. I can't even drink a beer also. The fuck? I'm like, I also know English, okay? I ain't fucking American, alright? And he looks at me and he's like, oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. I'm like, yeah, oh my god, you fucking stupid bitch. Shit. Not only are you a stupid black guy, no, like I said, no offense to black guys. It's just this guy was just completely stupid. But not only that, when he asked me in Spanish, he said it like a motherfucking white guy. I'm like, really? What the fuck? Fuck you in the ass, bitch. Shit. Like, I want to beat the fuck out of him. And, like, that's literally what happened. And, like, it really pissed me off. But after I was finally able to fucking tell that motherfucker off, I was like, you know, fuck you. Like, I had this joy. I was like, yes, thank God there's something to live for. You know, that's basically how I felt. And I was like, oh my god, love my life now. Yes, let's go. Let's cut another yard. And I don't know why, but that actually pumped me up for the rest of the day. But yeah, that was like the fucking story. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I just wanted to share you guys the story. Hope you stick to it. There's still plenty of time within the video left. Oh, also, if you have any questions about, like, if you want to know about the black guy or whatever, or the guy, shout out in the comments if you want to know anything. But this last few minutes of the video, I want to give quick shout outs to some people. that asked if they can like get a little shout out on my next video. It's most of my friends from school and stuff like that. So hold on, let me fucking take my fucking iPod out. Cause shit, I don't know the names memorized. Alright, let's see. Alright, first shout out goes to first shout out goes to Anthony Morales, one of my homeboys. He's in the fucking army, you know. Pal, you know, thank you for serving, man. Even though you are in the reserves, but whatever, man. I'm still grateful you serving, man. I still think you should have got Marine, but Army's still good. Alright, that's good. Next guy, my boy Ricky. We don't really talk much, but hey, man, you still cool. We need to kick it sometime, you know. Shout out to you, Ricky. Next guy is Giovanni. Real cool motherfucker of mine. I met him just last year in my fucking math class. We almost fucking failed that class because he fucking played around too much. But yeah, shout out to Giovanni. Another guy, shout out to Donnell, you know, one of my fucking homeboys, a fucking black guy. Claims he's Dominican. I don't think he is, but I don't know, man. Shout out to you, man. You fucking fit as hell. I wish I had your body, no homo, man. But you fucking fit as hell. Next guy, shout out to Jose Rangel. I had to say the last name Rangel because shit, there's a fucking load of Jose's in my school. Fucking Mexican right there, yeah, but shout out Jose, you know. Next guy, shout out to Steven, aka X-Ray, you know. Apparently he has a YouTube now, check him out. X-Ray, I don't know what the fuck it is, you know. I don't know. But shout out to him. Next guy, shout out to Jalen. Also the motherfucker that I met last year, cool as fuck. Shout out to Cedric. My boy, he fucking hilarious as fuck. Shout out to Hugo Rodriguez. Man, I had to say that Rodriguez in Spanish, man. I just felt it. I'm like, oh, gotta say it in Spanish. But yeah, man, shout out to Hugo. Fucking hilarious as fuck, man. He just graduated last year from high school. I wonder what you're doing, man. We need to kick it sometime, you know. Shout out to you guys, man. Next guy is Gilbert. Motherfucker, he been trying to look for my YouTube shit until he finally found it. I'm like, man, you finally found it, man. Shout out to you. Next guy, shout out to Arturo, man. I gotta say Arturo also, man. His last name gotta be fucking Magallan. It's actually Magallon, but shit, if you really see how it's spelled Magallan. Alright, I just think it's fucking hilarious. But yeah, shout out to you, man. Next person is finally an actual girl. Shout out to Brenda. She's one of my homegirls, man. I met her last year through lunch, and man, she's fucking hilarious as fuck, man. I love her to death. She's a fucking homegirl of mine. Don't fuck with her, cause if you fuck with her, you don't fuck with me. That's as simple as that, man. Shout out to Brenda. Next person, shout out to Brianna. I just met her this year. She's a sophomore. I just met her this year. Still don't really know her that much, but you know, shout out to you. You cool. Next guy is Victor Pozos. I think that's how you pronounce your name. I don't really know you that much, dude, but I did meet you at the summer camp thing we had to do. I met you there. You pretty chill, motherfucker. You cool, you know. Shout out to you, man. Next person, shout out to Felicia, another white homegirl of mine. You know, she cool. Just started talking to her again. Finally, she's cool. You know, shout out to you. Another person, shout out to my boy Daniel, aka T-Bone, if that's still what they call you, whatever. But shout out to you, man. I just met you about 2 years ago. We still kick it sometimes, you know. You funny as hell. Keep rapping, motherfucker, cause your ass know how to rap. But that's basically it. And last person I want to give a shout out is actually my girl, Jasmine. All right, shout out to you, girl. I'm not gonna say I love you because shit, we just started dating the fucking 26th. But you know, I'm actually glad that we finally together. You know. That's basically it. I want to give you a shout out. That's basically it, guys. That's all the shout outs that I got. So that's all my stuff. The video's about to end. Remember to like it. Remember to favorite. Subscribe to my channel. And that's basically it, guys. Peace.